Oh, yo, man, you focus on man, nah, really money, any motherfucker.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Woo! Come here!
In hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Starting like that early? I like it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play and 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And some room to work. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one 28 yards on the ground. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. The way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Thank you. Let's go. Wait on that. Let's see the running back. This ball is mine. Oh, this shit. My attendance should be trying to better. I'm too much, man. Oh, shit.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. He was brought down by Devon Kennard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back near the goal line, Cousins gets it quickly to Galladay. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Cousins now.
Fucking hell.
Back in his own 7. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
7 yards.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Why was so late?
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. Give him 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
You just really fucking me right now.
Off the play fake. Cousins. And it's caught by Parker.
Let's go.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
That's good.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
The 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he slings one that's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. And it's 3rd down. And this one too low. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll find Lindsey here. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Desmond King back deep. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
Coming Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
At the 26-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A first throw for the backup, Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play action. Haskins.
Let's go. Let's go.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
This shit, boy.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
A gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Lagging.
And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Good. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsey. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Devon Kennard.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time to get action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. From the shotgun.
Let's go. Oh, he dropped that. He bet. What the fuck?
Incomplete.
How?
4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
Wow.
First, do no harm, and right now they're
That's bullshit.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a Dr. Davis. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by...
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They go play action with Haskins. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Again, let's go! You gonna stop? It's like, yeah, exactly. Show him what you can do.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
Let's go!
Inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
5-yard attempt.
Oh, wow.
And that hits off the left.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. This should be blowing me.
And this will remain a scoreless game. So we would have figured that would be 3 points in the bank, but this game, you know, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Always got some breathing room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
15.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The 35-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, my God. What the fuck?
The 20. And he's in
Wow.
on the final play of the first
How
half.
fluky is that
The
shit?
prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? About bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield.
I got all these defensive hitters, man. This nigga just ran all. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So
we're good, though.
Just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
Yeah.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, Lindsey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Now a second down throw for Cousins.
7-yard line.
Oh,
Looking
wow.
for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
He's knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1 that was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On play action, Haskins to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On play action, it's Garoppolo. The Dolphins do the job defensively there. And
bro, they running straight past mine. Like, bro, what the fuck is they doing?
Field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll go again with Lindsey, and not much there. Maybe a yard up in the 24.
Dre Greenlaw on the tackle.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They're going to snub this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now it's Ginn. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
17-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now.
And now this
Fuck,
is intercepted.
bro, really?
My goodness. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh.
It goes without saying,
oh.
but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Back to it after the pick six. Cousin. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Wait.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play in 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Cousins throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
4th down, Cousins.
Damn.
This is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Barkley out of the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and cash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or 2 short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And Pete Carroll looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
What nigga he doing a fucking field goal? Oh, fuck that, he doesn't know a fucking.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. Well, this one's knuckling, and it just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. First down. Here's Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lindsey. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a second down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Fired that one in there, able to make a connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works perfect.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Oh my God, my nigga,
this one is
terrible.
Lined up incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They run with Barkley on 1st down, and he gets about 5 out of it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him.
And he's into the clear. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Seahawks 27, Dolphins nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to let it fly.
Damn.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
Cousins pass intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Today's final score.
So the victory here for